Alright, hi guys, this is Crom, and this is my second review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Wave 15, and this is gonna be the Lightspeed Rescue Blue Ranger. And there we go. So, I'd like to share my thoughts about this. I read some comments that the head sculpt for Chad Lee is like giving like an awkward smirk. Yeah, I do find it really awkward, but yeah, I do see that this is really good head sculpt. Uh, really kind of near the original or the actor's face. I think, of course, that was like around 2000s. Yeah, it's really good head sculpt, I had to admit. There. And of course, with this figure, it also comes with like these small accessories. We do have his blaster already on the figure. So already have posted it on the like promotional image that I saw on Google. So he has the rescue blaster. There we go. It has the I think of the sign or logo there. I thought it's really not there. And then of course we do have his rescue baton mode. I think that's what I read. I already have attached it on the alternate holding hands or the weapon holding hands, because yeah, really it's really hard to pry it open just to insert this figure, so it really hurts my fingers every time I try to remove it and place it again. Of course I don't want to chip the paint, but yeah, I think this has a good uh, paint details, although on the picture this handle was supposed to be black as well as for the blaster, but yeah, that's fine. You can just go ahead and paint if you want it to at least really be like on the show. It says supposed to be black, but yeah, that's fine. Of course, this is the other alternate weapon holding hands. Yeah, so there we go. And then of course this comes with the same lightning effect you always get from the other Power Rangers, and it's just easy. So you can insert this one, and there we go. Or yeah, here, there. It's really cool. And it's like it really fits on this baton. So yeah, it really looks cool. I'll go ahead and change it later so that you can see it in the figure. Alright, so there we have our Power Rangers Lightning Collection Lightspeed Rescue Blue Ranger, Chadley. And yeah, when I got the figure outside of the box, everything's good. The sword is not bent like the others that you guys always see from the other waves with this new box. I'm not sure because this is kind of like a soft hard plastic, but everything seems okay. And the only thing gripe that we have, or I have here, problem that I have is this drop down legs is pretty wobbly. And there we go. Now, unlike the red Turbo Ranger and then the yellow Ranger from the RPM line, they're really tight. Well, not that tight, but yeah, seems to be okay. Oh, also, I've noticed something on this figure. The boot seems to be different. There, if you can see it, comparing to the red Turbo Ranger. Hold on. You see? I'm not sure if that's how the figure really, or the Ranger boot really is for the Lightspeed Rescue. And then this line I noticed, you'd also see this. This is pretty thin compared to the red there. And then I got here the Silver Ranger, the original Silver Ranger. I think this is the Walgreens release. This one is also thicker, and then the boot is just a regular boot compared to Chad. His is, dude, hold on, it's not focusing. Yeah. But yeah, that's fine. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, so yeah, so this is the review, and let me just fix the post. Alright. So also notice the helmet. If you guys see, this white part doesn't meet the white on the visor. And it's also worse on the other one here, or the right side there. Because looking at the promotional image, yeah, it's supposed to be meeting. Hold on, there. But yeah, you can just go ahead and fix it with painting it. And I noticed also the blue plastic where they paint the white stripes here. Uh, I noticed that it is thin on mine, but yeah, I'm just afraid that I might chip the paint if I post it or play with it too much. And then also the Lightspeed Rescue logo there. Mine isn't really the best uh, paint, but yeah, that's fine. You can work with that. Important thing is the figure is not damaged and everything is complete as I check. So we can go ahead and replace his head. Hold on, there. And you don't have to force it or remove it with force. You can go ahead and just take it out easily and then insert it easily. So there we go, Chadley without his helmet. Yeah. And it's a pretty good figure, honestly. And of course, I do hope that you guys receive yours as soon as possible, because yeah, like I said in the first wave, or I mean the first review of the Red Turbo Ranger, it's weird that Philippines got this first. There we go. So yeah. So let's replace it back to his helmet. Alright, so the figure can, or the head rotate 360, and then range of motion to look up is only that much, and then down that much. I'm not sure if you can even look down, but of course if you bend the ab punch, you could look down and see his toes there. Hey, oh, see my toe. Ha ha ha. There. And of course it's only gonna look up if you also bend it backward. And then shoulders can rotate that much at the back, yeah, that much. And then of course it can extend up like that, rotate here, and then of course the double jointed elbows. And of course this is again pinless, as well as the red turbo and then yellow RPM. There we go. And of course I'll rotate here, and then like I said in the first review, the peg on the alternate hands is short. There we go, it's really short and it's really soft. I'm afraid that if I replace it always from time to time, it might break. So of course I don't want that to happen. And yeah, let him hold his rescue blaster. Guys, if ever I'm wrong with this naming, I just go ahead and just correct it. I'm sorry. I haven't really watched Lightspeed Rescue. I did. Oh no, I'm sorry. I watched it, but I only watched it in the part where they introduced the Titanium Ranger, Orion, and then other one I just skipped them. I like also the part where the villain before, Diabolico, I think, helped the Red Ranger or the Rangers. It's really cool. And there we go. So also this one is pretty neat because of course they painted up until there, and of course at the back I can just have it there. It's a gap, but that's fine. Then of course again ab crunch. There we go. I like that sound. Alright, and of course the drop down feature, and there we go, and then there we go. And of course if it's dropped down it's really wobbly. Yeah, but that's fine. And of course thigh rotation on both. Of course the pinless double jointed knees. Alright, and of course the boot rotates. I hate it, it's not focusing. I'm sorry guys. Yeah, it's rotating, and of course it's nice that they had the logo on the boot. It's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for the detail, Hasbro. It sucked that we didn't get the Red Ranger first. And of course there is the ankle rocker, side to side, and then oh, it's really tight. There we go. And force it, yeah, there. I'm not gonna force it too much, I don't want to break anything. Alright, and yeah, there we go. So that's my review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Lightspeed Rescue Blue Ranger. Alright, and oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna change it, and there we go. So we have him with his baton. Let me post him. I'm sorry, I'm only posting him in bed. And of course I wanted to at least show the comparison of the wave. So we do have TJ, the red Turbo Ranger, and then we do have, oh god, I forgot her name. I think the actress name is Rose from RPM. Yeah, we do have the complete wave 15. It's just a bummer that there are only 3 of them. Well, others actually are 4, but yeah, that's fine. At least we get the RPM, because I know everybody really likes to get RPM, and then the red turbo or the Turbo Ranger. So I think we only need is the I think Lightspeed Rescue Red Ranger, and then I think the Wild Force Red Ranger, and then the Quantum Ranger to complete your Forever Red version, or your Forever Red episode of Wild Force. So guys, thank you again, and of course I'll review next. What I'll review next is the Power Rangers RPM Yellow Ranger. So yeah, take care and stay safe.